So, talking about trust, it's no longer news that we all face trust issues when it comes to our relationships. But the question I want to ask you now is, how do you handle these issues when they arise or when they occur without losing yourself or without losing everything you have invested in that relationship? So, I don't know if you have ever caught yourself or you have been in a situation where you begin to doubt your partner's loyalty to you. I mean, you begin to feel that something is out of place, but you cannot place your hands on what is at stake. Even though you have been together with this your partner for ages, for years, for months, these are things that people face, people see every day in their relationships, one way or the other. So I want you to know this and have peace that you are not alone. It's so funny how people think that they can trust their partners completely. The truth is that even the smallest thing can actually make us to question everything. It doesn't matter how long you have been in that relationship, could be for ages, for years, for months, for weeks, for days. I mean, think of your partner being outside with friends and not responding to your messages, not picking your calls. And think of times when they also begin to act secretively. Suddenly that feeling just comes and it's like you are beginning to be overwhelmed. You begin to ask yourself, say, oh, is something wrong with me or am I just overthinking? This exact scenario happened to Chinyere. She and Nicholas had been together for about 7 months and they trusted each other until one night everything changed. Nicholas actually went out with his friends and some hours went by without a word from him. Chinyere was left waiting and wondering if she was actually overreacting or if her instincts were telling her something that she shouldn't ignore. So what did Chinyere do? Hello, you're welcome to Savvy Life Coach channel. If you are new here, my name is Peace and in this channel we talk all things relationships, personal growth, and practical advice to help you navigate life and love with confidence. So before we dive into today's topic, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you never miss out on any content that will transform your life and relationship, thereby making you to be the best version of yourself. So like I was saying, Nicholas and Chinyere has been in a committed relationship for over 7 months. And they never had any reason to question the trust they have for each other. So one evening, Nicholas texted Chinyere to inform her that he would be going out to a party. It's not something unusual. We are all used to that. Just a normal night out with friends. Nothing much now. Boys things. But as hours passed, Chinyere couldn't shake that feeling that something was off. She couldn't place her hands on what it could be. It wasn't like Nicholas to go silent on her for a long time. She started scrolling through her social media. So as she was scrolling, she noticed that Nicholas posted a picture with a girl at the party. Actually, she thought nothing of it at first. But then, a few minutes later, Nicholas deleted the post. Wahala. That small action of Nicholas deleting that post set Chinyere on edge. She now has questions. She began to ask herself, was it a random picture? Was something going on? How long has Nicholas known this girl? Who is this girl? Different questions were just popping on her head. Relationship. Who no go? No. There is something I want you to know. In relationships, trust is not about having faith in the big moments. No. Trust is actually built through consistency in the small things like communication and reliability. When that consistency is broken, even slightly, it can lead to doubt. Sometimes it's not actually about the event. It's about your partner's actions or lack of actions. How does it make you feel? When Nicholas deleted that post, it wasn't about being with another girl. It was about how that little action made Chinyere feel. She began to feel like something was not right. So as the night wore on, Chinyere waited. She kept checking her phone, hoping for a call from Nicholas or even a text. But it didn't come. So after a while, her concern turned to frustration, which is normal. She began to ask herself, should she reach out to him? Should she confront him about the picture, about the post he deleted? But she decided to wait. But the more she waited, the more unbearable it became. You know that feeling now? She was so uncomfortable. The uncertainty became unbearable. She was like, was she overreacting, or was there something that is increasing this doubt? Please, if you ever find yourself in similar situation, or maybe you are in such a situation right now, my advice is this: trust your instincts, but at the same time, reflect. Begin to ask yourself this: is this a one-time thing? Is this the first time this kind of thing is happening? Or is there a pattern of behavior here which you have been ignoring? You know, it's not always about the single event. I mean, it's just happened the first time. No. Sometimes it's about how it makes you feel in the bigger picture. Next thing you should do, instead of immediately confronting your partner with accusations, try to approach the situation with understanding. Open up the lines of communication. Ask questions. I always encourage ladies to ask these questions calmly and respectfully. Please do not allow your emotions to get the better part of you. Remember, you got to ask and not assume. And another thing you should know is that trust isn't built overnight. And at the same time, it's not easily broken. Sometimes we have to walk through the smaller cracks before they become bigger fractures. So back to the story. Eventually, Chinyere couldn't keep silent anymore. The next day, she reached out to Nicholas. She didn't accuse him. Instead, she told him how the situation made her feel. She told him she felt concerned, confused, and a bit hurt by his actions. She asked him what was really going on. She was hoping for an honest answer. That was when Nicholas realized that the lack of communication had created a distance. And he opened up to her. He told her that the picture wasn't something serious. He said he deleted the post he made because somehow it felt out of place with the way his friends were acting. So he reassured her that everything was okay. In that moment, both of them realized how crucial communication was. Trust wasn't something they could take for granted. It had to be nurtured every day. So if you are in a relationship and you find yourself questioning your partner's actions, please do not jump into conclusions right away. Take time to have an open conversation, just like Chinyere and Nicholas did. You might just realize that your fears aren't as justified as they seemed. And also you might uncover something that needs to be addressed. So the key takeaway from today's video is that trust and communication are the cornerstones of any successful relationships. When something feels off, do not ignore it. Have that open conversation. Talk about it. Talk it through and make sure that both of you are on the same page. If you found today's video helpful and of value, please do not forget to like, share this video to as many that needs to see this video. Have you ever been in a situation like Chinyere? How did you handle it? And of course, if you need more videos like this on how to build and strengthen relationships, hit that subscribe button right now and do turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. I will be seeing you in my next video.